Prediction is an important pre-reading and during reading comprehension skill. Think about prediction in science. A scientific prediction is made about the outcome of a future event based upon a pattern of evidence. For example, students might predict that a seed will sprout based on their past experiences with plants. If weeks go by and the seed does not sprout, learners will need to ask questions about what went wrong. The same is true in reading. Learners need to use their past knowledge to make educated guesses about what will happen in the text. Predicting encourages learners to actively think ahead and ask questions. Predictions help learners to make connections between their prior knowledge and the text. When learners make predictions during pre-reading, they make an educated guess about what the text will be about. Learners must use clues to try and work out key elements of the text. Let's see how a teacher models the skill of making predictions with her class as they read a story about a beetroot.
I predict this story will be about a big beetroot that can feed lots of people.
By getting learners to predict during reading, you are getting them to make educated guesses about what might happen next. One day, when the time was right, Farmer Baloyi walked to his vegetable garden. "It is time," said Farmer Baloyi. "I will harvest my vegetables." Farmer Baloyi pulled out the onions. He pulled out the potatoes. He pulled out the carrots. He pulled out the beetroots. But one beetroot would not come out. It was a very, very big beetroot. It was a giant beetroot.
What do you predict might happen next?
It is important during reading to reflect on past predictions and to ask new questions. Farmer Baloyi and Mama Randu pulled the big beetroot. They pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the big beetroot would not come out. "We need help," said Mama Randu. She called Nsovo, her son.
Was your prediction correct? I wonder what will happen next when Nsovo comes to help.
The teacher should model making predictions both before and during reading. One strategy is for the teacher to express questions and ideas using the words, "I wonder."
I wonder if the beetroot will come out when Nsovo comes to help.
I wonder if the three of them can pull it out together.
Making predictions is an important comprehension skill. Remember, predictions can be made both pre and during reading. In pre-reading, learners must use clues to try and work out the main elements of the text. Whilst during reading, learners must make educated guesses on what will happen next. They must also reflect on their past predictions and make new guesses. Model the skill of making predictions for your learners. A reader who is making predictions is focused on the text and is constantly thinking, refining, revising, and verifying their own predictions.